Hey everybody, this is Kiliango, and we're going to be starting our first Conquest playthrough together. We're going to be doing this on extreme difficulty, of course. And since some people asked on the Discord, I think we're going to be starting with the Bear Clan. Oops. Let's go. So the first bonus you get as the Bear Clan is pretty cool, because you start with your bear, and she's also a little bit stronger. It helps a lot. The first mission we have to deal with is the blizzard mission, where every year there's a blizzard, and I think a lot of people struggle with that one. But if you know what you need to do, it's really not so hard. It's a fame win. There's no other ways to win other than fame. So we're gonna be in a bit talking about all the different sources of fame. But for now, let's just see what kind of map we get. There we go, we're into the game. Let's start off by making a scout camp. I like to hotkey the bear, but each to their own. So, while we have some time in the early game, because there's not really much going on so far, let's talk a bit about the strategy on this map. We already know that this year there will be a blizzard, so we're gonna need to be saving enough food and enough wood for us to survive that. There's a couple things you can do to help with that, so first of all the sharp axes one, it helps a lot because it gives you more wood, which you're gonna need. Another thing you want to do is, usually in Northgard you want to prioritize lore and gold mostly, but in this mission you sort of have to take away the focus on that and just focus a bit more on food than usual. So what I like to do is usually that in the last couple months before winter, I just pull all my guys to food, I stock up a bit, and then you can use the blizzard to do other stuff. So one really cool bonus is that you already start out with the bear, so you can start clearing right from the get-go. If you park your bear on one of these fish tiles, he heals and he produces a little bit of food, so that's really nice. Looks like we have our lore stone right over here, so that's where we're gonna try to be going first. To expand to first, I guess. It's not really nice that the game gives us a 2-slot fish tile over here, but oh well. That's the random generation for you right there. So you can see with the extra bonus that Kaija gets from the extra strength, she has no worries taking out these wolves at the start. So one thing you want to try to do in pretty much every game of Northgard is you want to have at least one lore master going as fast as possible. It's your main way to improve the efficiency of your clan is the lores. Nice, we even have a forest up there that's going to help us make more wood. Let's build a house before we get another pop. So for military paths, I feel like in Conquest you can go about pretty much all of them are pretty much viable, but I think the one that works the most with the Bear Clan is the one on the left. It's called Leadership. It will give your shield maiden a bodyguard, so you have some assistance that helps you clear, and you can just respawn them all the time, clear out a bit, let them die, and get a new one. Later on, once you forge your weapons, the shield maiden profits from them and she becomes really strong. And then even later she gives defense to all your army, which synergizes a lot with the lore you get here, where all your units get some defense as well. Another good tip I can give for Bear Clan is you want to build a lot of producing structures on your main tile. So often that's going to be your wood, your gold, etc. Just because you can park a unit, the shield maiden or the bear there, and boost all the production on the tile. So we're gonna go ahead and take over this fish tile next. And take out the wolves next to it, why not? We can already go for leadership, doesn't really matter much. Ooh, nice. So as I said before, the goal of this mission is to win by fame. So you need to get the most fame by the end of, I think it's 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. And what really helps with that are wolf caves, because if you colonize a wolf cave, you get extra fame, and you get more stone, which you can use to upgrade more buildings, which gives you even more fame. So let's go ahead and make a fisher and a woodcutter. So in multiplayer, I wouldn't say the builds I'm going to be using in Conquest are going to be good for multiplayer, but in this mission what's really most important is your food and wood, because there's going to be a blizzard, so it's a bit different than your average Northgard game. My next goal is to heal up the bear and then clear out this forest over here, because it's going to help in the blizzards to have a little bit extra wood production. So not much else to do. You can watch out on this tile before the wolves come. Oh, there he is. There we go, we have our sharp axes, so our woodcutters work even faster now. Let's help the lore master to kill the wolf a bit faster. And yeah, there's pretty much nothing else you want to do at this point. I don't really want to colonize any more tiles until I get colonization, because it makes it cheaper. And yeah, if you start making a boat now and lose out on food, you will probably struggle in the blizzard a bit more. Same as with mining, we can do that during the blizzard. Just need to see if this tile here is adjacent or not. It looks like there's a path, but it's gonna be a bit tricky, let's see. Yeah, no, it's not connected. But we can scout out this tile on the left, because I think it's connected to our forest. Also really hard to see. I guess one way you can check with the scout is like this. You go to the tile from which you want to see if it has a connection, and then scout that. Yeah, it's connected, as you can see. So my remaining goals for the year is just to stock up enough food and wood to survive the blizzard. Maybe we can clear out the wolf cave again. And we want to have enough wood to build another woodcutter over here. Usually you probably want to build a house around 10 population, but on this mission the extra population hurts more than it helps, so I'm not going to be doing that. Also looks pretty nice that this tile here is sort of cut off, so we have like our own little section of the map back here. Looks like this is connected though. So another thing that's really important on the mission where you want to win by fame is obviously the stone, which we're going to have over here. So we shouldn't forget about colonizing this tile, it's going to be really important. Oof, 4 Droger. It's going to take a while before we can take those out, but not a big deal. I think the bear has enough health now that we can take out these wolves over here. Oh, there you go, there's another one. Maybe the lore master can help out real quick. Oh, surprise, there's going to be a blizzard this year. But we're already looking pretty solid. It's usually a good strategy to try to have a feast around November to just boost all your production and stock up even more. I think in this particular game, because we had such a slow start, I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but it's alright. It looks like we have a pretty solid base already going here. Ah shit, sorry. I wanted to wait until colonization. We can wait those, it's like a couple more days and then we have the lore to take it cheaper. Save ourselves some food. Actually, also since we have so much wood stocked up already, I'm just gonna stock up even more food now. This tile back here is also really useful because it gives us extra stone, more upgrades, more fame. And the lore stone also helps a lot. So as you can see, we have a lot of stuff stocked up. I'm not really scared about the winter now. Let's start building this already. The first blizzard and the first year is usually not that scary, just because at 10 population you don't have such a high consumption yet. But with 200 food we should be definitely fine. I think we'll even be just fine to mine this iron in winter. There you go. So now that the blizzard or the winter started, our villagers produce less food, so we want to spend our time otherwise. And yeah, let's see how much our production drops once we hit the blizzard, because I would like to make a boat, but we'll see how much that's going to be possible. There we go, we can start mining right away. So I really didn't do anything special this game, until now. We just gathered up lots of food in the first year, ready to... Oh wait, is this already the blizzard? Okay, so even though there's a blizzard, we have positive wood production, so I'm not scared at all to build this longship. And we're also going to be needing an army camp so that we can recruit our war chief. The reason I built the extra camp is because I would like to forge the weapons for the extras pretty early, and you need the camp for that. You can go build that for now. And as I explained before, usually you would build a house around 10 population, but at this point we're already at 0 happiness. If I get one more population, all my town is going to be unhappy, just so I have 12 instead of 11. It's not going to be worth it. We can use the winter, where our units are a bit stronger, to maybe take out one of these Draugr. Once we get the 5 iron, we can recruit the shield maiden to help out a bit. Oh, let's not let the bear die. Not worth it for one Draugr. Yeah, not much else to do, just wait a bit. Since I have 2 farms, I'm strongly considering making farms. Usually, as a bear clan, you saturate your entire food needs with just one fishing hut, so it's pretty nice, but in this particular case we might. Let's stop the boat here for now. Just need to get our food production back to positive again. Stop chopping wood as well. There you go. So actually I'm gonna pull away one more woodcutter because we want to get as much food as possible so we can expand our tiles. We can get wood next winter again. Nice, we get hibernation, which is a really useful bonus. It's even better if you can get it before the winter, of course, but it's gonna be useful next winter, and we're gonna need it to get the harpoons anyways. Let's go finish off that Draugr that's one hit from dying. And again, most people will be tempted to make a house here, but I really recommend you avoid that. Actually, let me get the shield maiden and we clear out all the Draugrs at once. So don't forget to get your bodyguard, he's for free, he will tank for you, and as you can see, once the shield maiden takes damage, the Draugr will the bodyguard will taunt the Draugr offer. And then next winter, once the winter starts again, we're just gonna heal up all the damage we took for free. Food we need. So we can park the bear here to heal and produces a little bit more food. Doesn't really matter where the shieldman stays for now, since we don't have any tiles where we can get attacked. Actually, she can take out this wolf over here. Almost out of gold, so we need to start putting someone in our boat. No worries there. And I think since we have the double farm, I think I'm really tempted to start another farm over here. I think it's gonna be a good idea. Just gonna make it easier to stockpile lots. Yeah. You could park the shield maiden over here to stop the wolves from spawning, but I'm actually kind of fine with them respawning and giving me some more experience. I think if you park her... So yeah, with the leadership tree, for every unit that's in the same tile as your war chief, you get some experience. So at this point, since my units don't have much to do, I can just park them in the same tile as my shield maiden and profit from some free military XP. Let's get that farm working right away. We don't need this mine anymore. And the next thing we want is some more stone, so we can upgrade our buildings, get some more fame. Let's see how the AIs are doing. They're a little bit ahead, but that's expected. They're filthy cheaters. With our remaining 10 iron, we probably aim to upgrade our woodcutters and our fishers, just because that's gonna be... Yeah, this map is a struggle for survival, and it's gonna help with that. So you go ahead, take this. Yeah, let's start getting more stone for now. I'm really tempted myself now to build a house, but I really still don't think it's a good idea, because we're gonna be struggling for happiness for a long while. It's just that we need more workers, really. So once I have enough lore for the harpoons, I'm gonna pull away the lore master. In a normal game I would probably not do this, but just because in this mission you need food more than anything else, I think it's gonna help. So perfect, you can go over here. We got the harpoons going. On a map where you have more fishers than I do here, where I have the farms, you probably don't need Hearthstone, just because the fishers' production is not affected by it. But if you don't have any fishers at all, like let's say I didn't have this fish and I would only have these two farms, I would probably suggest going for the same build, except that instead of harpoons you take the Hearthstone, so that your farms are slightly less worse in the winter. So I'm just gonna be saving up for a feast right now, and saving up to upgrade my town hall. Our next goal will be to reach 200 fame, so that we get our fame bonus, which is that our bear and our shield maiden boost our production for 15%. It's like one of the strongest bonuses the bear clan has. But yeah, until then there's not much else to do except than wait, of course. Might be a good idea to build a silo over here, just because the fishers are now a large part of our food production. And I think as soon as my town hall is upgraded and have another villager coming out, I'm probably gonna try to do that. Apart from that, I'm also hoping that we can upgrade the fisher before the winter, but since we didn't get neither a ruin nor a shipwreck, I think it's not gonna be possible. But that's alright. Just take it slow and steady. We have 5 years to win after all. So there we go, we can finally upgrade our town hall at this point. Might have actually been a good idea not to get the shield maiden yet and just use the gold for more upgrades. But we can feast now. That's gonna get us the stone faster. It's probably gonna give us enough gold so we can make the upgraded fisher before the winter. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, sorry about the bark there. He had a little dog had a little crazy panic attack. But yeah, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get 10 stone before the winter, so I'm actually just gonna pull off these miners for now. Just like in the other year, we need to stockpile enough food to survive this winter, so let's focus all our efforts on that for now. And for that I'm also gonna build a silo. It might have been worth to delay the feast a little bit, but I'm actually sort of happy with how I did it. So yeah, the next lures we probably want are the Protector, just because it gives us happiness for our army camps, and then we can grow our population finally. So yeah, just gathering up food for the last 2 months of the year is usually what's enough to survive these blizzards. Silo unfortunately increased our upkeep a bit, but we're gonna be fine. Gold is not gonna be how we're gonna win this mission. There we go. So what we can do now is put back the lore master, and we're gonna start chopping more wood. Probably want at least one boat on, one guy on the boat, just to. The farmers are pretty much useless during the blizzard, so they might as well mine. And you can see now that because I have 13 population, I'm unhappy. So I'm tempted to take this tile, but it would kill me in the blizzard, so we're gonna have to wait with that. Production in Northgard is per month is times 6 what you see here. So I know for the next 2 months I'm gonna be losing, or for each month I'm gonna be losing 66 food. So that's 120 food for the blizzard, and then for the last month I'm expecting another 40 food or so to lose. So we're gonna be fine food-wise. Also wood, we're gonna be fine. So what I'm gonna be doing is take a scout and scout out this one tile that's adjacent to us. And actually we're gonna build a forge now, because we can start forging our fishers and our woodcutters like I said before. And now with the hibernation all our units are back to full health. We can use them to clear out these wolves. I'm gonna keep the bear here just because he produces food and it's not affected by the blizzard, so that's really sweet. It's a little bit of a bummer that we didn't get the fisher upgrade before the winter, because it would have given us the 200 fame we needed for our bonus. Oh well, can't have everything. In a different map, it's probably better just to go for your stone instead of the iron. So the lore master can help forging real quick. Oops, I meant to click the fishers obviously. And the scout can become the new lore master. 6 Draugr. Let's clear them out. And that's also perfect because it's another Draugr tomb, which will give a lot more fame again. And it has sheep, so if we expand here, we get food back. Let's clear them out as best as we can. Bro, if the bodyguard dies, I'm not gonna be too sad about it. A good idea is to try and spread out the damage a little bit, because all your units heal in winter, so... it didn't really work. But okay, let's go back and heal up. Don't really want to clear the entire tile anyways, in case the AIs come and take it. They tend to do that, so let's avoid that. Since I don't have the gold to upgrade my fishers, I'm just gonna upgrade my dock now instead. And finally we get the awesome bonus that I was talking about, the extra production. These guys can become our new farmers. Here you go. And like I said before, we're gonna try to go for Protector of the Land next. See how the AIs are doing? They're a little bit ahead, but I'm really not too worried. Once we get rolling, we're gonna get a lot more fame. So this is already 50 fame. This is 30 fame. We can get an altar for another 50 fame. It's gonna be fine. As long as you survive the blizzards, you're gonna be doing just great in this mission. So I'm tempted to upgrade another tool here, but I think I'm gonna wait until I have 50 gold to upgrade the fisher first. Sort out my food production, and then I can use the food to expand more and get more happiness and grow my town finally. What is this town? 110 for this one, so this one will be, I think, 160, which we're gonna get back from the sheep. And then we can take this one for 200 something. So yeah, if you are struggling with food, just pull away the lore master. Once you have the harpoons, you don't need to rush the lores anymore, it's fine. Just take it slow. The sailors will make you enough lore for now. Also shouldn't forget that we have the second stone back here, but I first really want to take the Strogger Tomb, so that it gives me an easy way to defend my base. It gives me the fame from taking it, it gives me free iron, which I can use to upgrade more tools. It gives me the sheep, which gives me the food back, basically, for colonizing the tile in the first place. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pull away the Lore Master and use him as my next fisher again, just like I did before. So this should be the last stone. They can go become smiths. We upgrade the fisher. And let's upgrade our sailor so we get more gold. We can expand, so now we're finally happy. The next objective will be to get a house going. Probably more important than these tools, actually. Oh, as soon as we take the tower we get attacked, why not? Let's get ourselves a bodyguard and take out the wolf. Could use the bear here to tank, but Shield Maiden's got this. You can see the AIs are already scouting this. How much did I say this was going to cost? 140. In fact, let's start. So we know this times 6 is going to be our food, so we know next month we can colonize this. This time I'm going to tank with the bear, follow my own advice of spreading out the damage. Of course the Shield Maiden makes, the bodyguard makes my plan impossible, but who cares. And the cool thing is, because of the Strogger Tomb, we even get 5 extra iron, which we can use for another tool upgrade. And I'm gonna upgrade the woodcutters with that. So here we go, that's a lot more fame. Probably want to place a tower there so we don't get constantly attacked. And let's queue up the woodcutting upgrade. And everything's looking pretty good at this point. We're still struggling for happiness, but it's gonna be fine. What I'm gonna be doing is taking out the sheep and colonizing this stone over here. Gives us a little bit more happiness to work with, and the next thing will be saving up for a feast so that I can get lots and lots of lore. And food and wood, of course. At this point, most of my wood is gonna go into army camps for now, just because I want to get more happiness, get more pop, and then I can use the pop to work my woodcutters and the miners and stuff like that. start building the tower. Oh. I need to defend this first. Actually, no. So this person can go here. This person can start building another army camp. It used to be so nice when the bear got the upkeeps reduced from the shield bearer camps, but so now it doesn't really matter which camps you build. Probably want one of each. And start building the tower first, actually. We caught up to the A's and Fame, so that's great. There we go, now we finally get happiness, and we get more. I'm actually gonna use the wood to upgrade this woodcutter, just because it helps a lot in this mission. And with the iron we can finally upgrade our weapons. Well, we don't have the gold for it yet, but we're gonna do that eventually. It's not really a rush, we're not really fighting anything. Blizzard this year, we knew that already. Let's actually take over the wolf cave, so we get 5 more stones so we can upgrade another building with that. That's gonna be nice. And let's build some more army camps. Oh. As much as I'm tempted to take this on right now, I'm not going to. I'm gonna have a feast instead. So yeah, now that it's November, it's a good time to start feasting. Just get as much food and wood stockpile before the winter. So bear still boosting the town, yes he is. You can become a woodcutter here. So our next goals will be to start mining the stone over here, and with the stone to make an altar. Before we can do that we probably need way more gold income, so I'm gonna make another boat over here as well. I can use the stone I get from this wolf cave to help me with that, so with the 5 extra stone from there I can easily upgrade a boat. And with this much food and wood I'm not really scared of the winter either at this point. And as you can see we're already ahead in fame, and we still have several years to go before. So let's go over here and build ourselves another... So we need multiple things. We need another house. Well, this person can build us a house. Let's keep this free in case we want to make another farm later. And yeah, let's get an army camp and also a mine over here. I think we're gonna have just enough wood for that. It's gonna be fine. If you're not sure, just wait. Another cool thing you can do is you can build buildings like this, and if you don't have enough wood in the blizzard, you just delete them once your people are freezing. But we're not gonna be needing to cheese the game like this. Might as well repair the tower while we're here. And what I'm gonna be doing next is gonna forge my weapons. Oops. Oh, so the blizzard already hit and we still have positive wood. So it's going great. Can't complain about this at all. The reason I'm forging the weapons now is just so I can scrap the forge and just be done with it, basically. So we still have lots of good sources of fame. We have the wolf cave going for us. We have the altar, which gives us another big chunk of fame. Let's go clear this out real quick, why not? Just don't want to get attacked, it's just going to be annoying. This tile needs an army camp, so we get more population. Once we get a new villager, they can do that. Then we're gonna need a boat somewhere. I think I'm gonna build the boat back here. I'm glad I didn't decide to take this wolf cave, although I probably would have had enough food. It's just better to play it safe. Okay, we're also getting a huge attack, wow. See if we can defend our tower in time, doesn't look like it. I wish they would have attacked me a little bit earlier, so I could have re-entering the fight, but it's fine. What you can do is you can focus around the kite around these shield bearers, while the bear takes care of the axes. So now I'm trading one unit for 4. The AI is really stupid like that. Let's get out before he dies. Same with the shield maiden. Oops, she's probably gonna die now. Okay. We're gonna lose the tile for now, but it's gonna be okay. It's only gonna make it cheaper to take this tile. We are going to need another house, otherwise our clan will be unhappy. Take shield mastery and queue up the next upgrade. Doesn't look like the AI is next to us, so I'm really surprised they attack us this early. It's fine, nothing we can't handle. How are we looking with our stone? There's still plenty of it. Let's take this one. And since we have this much wood now, I'm pretty confident we can stop chopping some for a while and focus on getting our dock over here. If you want to go for the rail leg or more farming upgrades, you can totally do that here. I'm not going to bother, it's not going to be worth it. What else do we need? We can make an army camp back here to give us some more happiness. Let's do that. Oh, it has 5 slots? Okay, we don't need the scout camp. Actually, could have deleted scout camp a long time ago to save ourselves lots of upkeep. Looking good. They really seem intent on like taking this from me. I don't really care. Our clan wants better houses. We can probably do that sooner rather than later for them, but yeah. Usually I don't bother with that, but it gives free fame, so might as well do it in this mission. Take them out. Take our tile back. It is ours after all. I think the next goal is also to save up for a feast. It's gonna be nice. He's gonna kill my bodyguard again, but I don't care about that. We tend to take out the low HP units first, and then the shield maiden, because she takes forever to kill. Another thing we can do is upgrade the farm if we want to, and we have more than enough stone to do that. Spread out the damage a little bit, the bear heals for free after all. How much do we need? 240. There you go. They're gonna be back sooner. But, hold on. Not much we can do about that. Let's get ourselves another side on. And we're done with our forge finally. We can scrap that so we save ourselves some more upkeep. The Shield Maiden is now at this point really strong because she gets all the bonuses from all the different weapons. How much more stone do we have? We have 16 more to go. Perfect. So you wanna, why not? Let's upgrade one of these houses. Get some more food. I'm gonna feast before I take the town, just because I want my altar as fast as possible. And we get our 500 bonus. It just makes our fighting even more stronger. Our units, our military units. And the cool thing is, if at this point you have one AI that's like really ahead, like it can happen if you are playing against an Ox, for example, just go and kill them. You get fame for every unit you kill, you get fame for taking every tile you take, and if you manage to go all the way to their town hall, you even get even more fame. I think it's like 100 or 50 fame for taking them out. Also, don't forget to stock up before the blizzard, so I think to help with that I might make another farm over here. Yeah, why not? Maybe after the blizzard. After the feast. During the feast you don't want to be building, you want to be working as much as you can. And let's go ahead and build that, why not? Where did they come from? That's weird. Take this bad boy back. Actually, I'm gonna delete the house. No. See if we can remake this tower real quick. So once I have 15 stone, I'm actually gonna pull these miners off for now, just because I want to stock more food before the blizzard. It's not like we're gonna get our altar anytime soon. Here you go. Stop with that. In fact, the same with the boat. Same with the woodcutter. We can get all those resources in the winter, we don't need to worry about that now. Probably would have served us well if we stopped the boat 1 month earlier, but I think we're gonna be just fine. I think as long as we have like 300 food, we're gonna survive the blizzard, no worries. The good thing about the fishers is that they're amazing, even if there's a blizzard going on. If we're struggling for wood, we can go for Hearthstone. Since we need to fight again, I might go for something else. Actually, she just heals if she fights him. So yeah, let's see. I'm tempted to just go for legendary heroes. It's gonna make defending our base so much easier. Eradication is also nice because you can upgrade your silos, which gives you 20 fame. So we have a lot of options here. You can go for negotiation to get more stone, but it will take a little bit. I'm just gonna go for... Let's go for Hearthstone. We have 2 farms, that's gonna help. So I'll repair the tower. Chop wood. Chop wood. Make gold. Don't want to be working our shitty food villagers now. Just gonna make this house here and scrap this house. The healer can become a sailor actually. Who do we have left? 2 guys? Yeah, you can finish the stone mine. It's just a couple left anyways. Not sure why it says 6 left. It shouldn't be like the case. Let's feast. No. So let's see how much our production tanks during the blizzard. Good for you, yeah. Good for you. Minus 15 only? That's really not too bad. Let's make another silo so we can take eradication next. Probably would have been good to take it here, but it's gonna be fine. Our gold is halted for now, that's a bit unfortunate, but instead of getting the altar right away, we can get a scout camp. You know what, since the AIs come and take my tower, I'm gonna build it back here where it's a bit more safe. And I probably even want 5 more iron just so I can get the farmers upgraded as well. Food-wise, we're in no shortage whatsoever, mostly thanks to our amazing fishers. They're really what's carrying this mission and why it's sort of easy, this mission, because you just have the super OP fishermen. Any tiles still missing? Army camps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is missing 1, but we don't have the gold for that. Okay. I'm just gonna need 5 iron. So you could argue I shouldn't have scrapped my forge, but oh well. There we go, another attack just like last year, just before the winter, why not? These guys are done mining. Ah, it was just a drugger, never mind. Don't need the quarry no more. In fact, one thing I want over here is an boat. And we have 1 more year to win, and as you can see, we're far ahead of the other AIs. Mostly, I think, thanks to our huge territory and our building upgrades. And once we get the eradication, we can get another tiny bit of fame from upgrading a silo. And if we're lucky, there it looks like here's some more stone, so we can probably mine some more and get even more fame. This mission gets a lot easier if you start with the shipwreck. Another forge to make the stupid farming upgrade. Okay, here we go. Is this the AI? Yep. Don't need this anymore. Tempted to make just units, but honestly, if we lose a tower, who cares? Like, if you just make 1 or 2 extras here in defense, you're gonna be fine. What are they doing? They're dodging all my attacks. So we need you healing, and you as well. I think this time we can even just defend the tile. It's gonna be easy. Oh, thanks for fighting each other. Yeah, I think so, guys. We can finally get ourselves an altar. I don't want to waste no time on that. This is hilarious, actually. Let's go in and snipe some more kills for fame. As you can see, every kill gives us a little bit more fame. It's gonna make the game even easier. And now that we finally have an altar, I probably don't need this woodcutter anymore. I'm just gonna keep it for the winters. Upgrade the farm. Upgrade the farmers real quick. Go help with that. Why are they unhappy exactly? Nah, we'll just take 1 more tile, we'll be fine. And do a feast for in the meantime. Looks like we're still very comfortably winning. Once the altar is done, we can start scouting out a bit. Oh, I can build a new tower because they destroyed it exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get... I'm gonna get legendary heroes. I don't want to die to some stupid attacks from the AI. Cool, you can become scouts. We don't need this. Go back home, boost the little boat and the healer, why not? Don't need that much wood anymore. So why not become lore masters? The lores, they give 15 fame for every single one, and there's still many good ones we can get. As you can see, so far we were never in any danger of dying to the blizzard. Still have plenty of time to get more fame. We're still miles ahead. I think the most difficult is when you are up against an Ox player, but Ox players don't get fur coats, so just attack them in winter and you're gonna crush them. Like this shield maiden with 3 extras, she can take out an enemy clan. Easily. Just like kill a few units, go back, heal up. Like instead of this farm, for example, we could have just upgraded the healer. And upgraded the tools for the healer. It probably almost makes it the same amount of food. It's not like we're dying for food anyways. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. There's lots of stone here. Let's take this. None of this really matters anymore, but why not? Let's go build a house and another army camp. Oh yeah, the altar even gives us happiness. Super nice of it to do that. Get a new bodyguard. Yep, another blizzard. We knew that was gonna happen. Maybe you can throw one more feast. 500 food for a feast is not worth, but we're so far ahead, it's not like we need it. The last time I played I had I think 3 fisher huts instead of the farms, and I could just feast during the blizzard. It was like no worries whatsoever. key. So yeah, time to stop the boats, just make more food. We don't really need more gold anyways. Where are the AIs coming from? This is like really weird. You can even put your boats on fame if you need more fame. I just realized. They don't produce a lot of fame, but you can do it. The reason I'm moving my bills to this zone is because the Shield Maiden is boosting every production in here, so... I guess here's fine where the bear is. Overall, yeah, what else is there to say? Other good sources of fame is befriending or killing the Jotnar. Oh, she's on 1 HP, really? Wow. Pretty much forcing me to do this AI. I can't just have your war chief there with 1 HP, that's like no-go. As I was saying, so if you need more fame, you can friend or kill the Jotnar, you can friend or kill the kobolds and darkest. Oh, she just left. Looks like she killed the dwarves and lowered her own fame. That's kind of dumb. That's probably why she was so low, because they're fighting each other. And she's suiciding herself, excellent, so I don't need to worry about her anymore. Oops. Let's have some more woodcutters for the winter. This person's probably gonna die. Who cares? Let's get eradication and boost our food even more. Just because we can. Let's do one more feast. Game's already over in one anyways. Like, even if both AIs attack us now and take this tile and the next tile, we're still gonna win, so. As long as you don't die in the first, like, if you get sick in the first 2 years, you slow down your entire progress so much, so just take it slow, stock enough food so you don't die during the winter, and this mission is really not that hard. It's a lot harder if you're not the bear clan, but easy peasy. Our extra, you're gonna become our defense. You're gonna kite away any enemies that come. We can use this guy to heal up and build us a new tower, why not? Again, at this point, we might as well go start up the coffee machine or whatever you like and just enjoy your victory. We could come and take out all the AIs, we take over... oops. Take over all the stones, get some more upgrades. But we don't need to, we're comfortably winning. In fact, if you have a tile like this one, where all the Draugr are the melee ones, you can use a single extra to take out the entire tile. So in case you don't notice, you can just shoot once, run, shoot, and instead of making a whole army, you just use one little person to take out an entire tile. You can see which type of Draugr it is based on their weapon. So this one has a sword and this one has a spear. So the spear ones, they will destroy your extras because they can shoot them. But yeah, if you don't notice, you can easily take out this entire tile with just one unit. Same goes for some of the neutral attacks that the enemies send to you, so the Raven clan intends to make the... what are they called? These giants? You can just kite them around with one villager while you have some extras shooting them. So yeah, overall this mission was really not too hard. And we're just waiting for the end of the game, I guess, at this point. We can even get more fame for killing them. Lol. Wish I could do another feast just to finish off the game, but I wasted it before the blizzard. And that's the mission, guys. So, just stock up enough food, don't die to the blizzard. Slowly but surely you're gonna win. And we're gonna look what bonuses we unlock in the next one. So, GG. See you in the next one.